Hi, BrenTech here, where tech is made simple. So last week, Google rolled out Chrome version 116, which is now the latest stable release. And as many of you will know and may have experienced firsthand, although updates do bring new features, bug fixes and security patches and so on, updates to Google Chrome in some cases can also cause issues, where they can cause compatibility issues with websites you visit after updating, your extensions that you use, and even with your Windows operating system. So just a quick video, in case you didn't know, that you can actually download an older version and install an older version of Google Chrome if you have updated and the latest update is causing problems. Now, I don't recommend this. And my reason for saying this is because obviously an older version will not have the up-to-date security patches as an example. So just take note though, if you do decide to install an older version, you could leave yourself open to threat and attack because the relevant security patches will not be updated as they will be in the latest version and build. Now, if the negatives are outweighing the positives and you want to downgrade and install an older version, then it is possible to do so. And on Windows, what you need to do, first of all, is we need to make sure that our data is synced. So make sure that sync is turned on. Head over to Sync and Google Services. Manage what you sync, and I would suggest just sync everything, or you can customize what you sync depending on your personal choice and preference, because obviously when you install the older version, you need all your data to be resynced to the older version. Now, once the syncing is all done, then what we need to do is we need to uninstall Google Chrome from Windows. So on Windows 10 and Windows 11, it's a similar process. We head over to our settings, apps, installed apps, and we just find the relevant Google Chrome entry. There we go, Google Chrome. And here to the right, click on the three-dotted menu, click on uninstall, and then you will uninstall Google Chrome from your Windows operating system. Now, when the browser is uninstalled, then obviously now we need to download and install an older version. And to do this, we head over to this website, which is the third-party Chrome download page, which I'll leave a link to in the description for easy access and reference. Now, here you can see you have your latest version. And by the way, there are plenty of versions from Canary right through to stable. You've got your channel, your platform, your release date. They've even included the time when it was released and your download link. Now, just to cut to the chase, here we have three tabs, which just make finding the relevant version a lot simpler. So here we have operating system. So you can choose between Windows 64-bit, Windows 32-bit, Mac OS and Linux. And because I'm showing you how to do this on Windows and Windows 11, I'm going to choose Windows 64-bit. You find the release channel, Canary, stable, dev or beta. I'm going to head to stable and then the version. And as an example, I'm just going to go to the prior version, version 115. You can choose any version, but I would suggest only go back to the version you have to go back to and not too far down the line, because obviously the further you go back and the older the version is, obviously it won't be patched with the more up-to-date security updates. So just take note of that. And here we can see version 115.0.5790.171. That was the last release before we got upgraded to version 116 as an example. And then you click on Get Downloads, the download link. And that'll take a second. There we go, archives and installers. Here you have the archive and here you have the installer. You can choose which option you would like to download. I'm going to go for the installer. Click on the download link. Save it to your download location, and that should take a couple of seconds depending on your obviously your connection and your bandwidth to download. And that will download the installer, in this case, to your download location in your operating system. Just take note that the archive is almost double the size as the actual installer. And then once that's downloaded, there we go, it's downloaded. We head over to our download location. And obviously this will be different for many, but for most it will be in your downloads in your file explorer. And yeah, you can see, there we go. There's the actual installer, 115.5790.0. You double click on that, follow the prompts, and then you would install that older version of Google Chrome on your Windows 10 or Windows 11 operating system. Now, once Google Chrome has been installed, Obviously, the browser will try to update itself automatically, which defeats the purpose of the whole exercise if it just installs the latest version again. So what we have to do on Windows is we have to disable 2 services to stop the browser automatically updating. So to do this, we need to head over to our services page. Now, if you don't know where services is, just do a search for services in Windows 10 and Windows 11. Now on this page, we scroll down till where we see Google Update Service. So there's 2. We got the first one, and then we've got the second one. And basically what it says, keeps your Google software up to date, and it says keeps your Google software up to date. Now what I would suggest is you have to do this. You have to double click. You change it from the default automatic delayed start to disabled. Then you'll have to click on apply and then click on OK. Then you do it with the next entry, double click on that entry, you get the idea. Disabled, apply, OK, and now you have disabled the browser from auto updating in the background. And that means now if you are running an older version of Google Chrome, it won't want to automatically update itself to the latest version. And then obviously you can run that older version as long as you want to, but I would suggest only run it as long as you have to until any issues are resolved. And once those issues are resolved, you can then obviously uninstall the older version from your Windows operating system. You can re-enable those services, and then you can obviously download the latest version. And that's how you can download and install an older version of Google Chrome on Windows, as an example, if you are experiencing major issues after updating or upgrading your browser. So thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.